Hello everyone and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex. My name is Sean and every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time I am playing baseball. So scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos. And welcome on into today's video. It's game 2 taking on these Detroit Tigers, which have kind of had our number. I pointed it out at the end of the last game that we did. We had the weird 10-run game early in that first game of the series, but then we didn't really score a whole lot after that. I think we scored 5 total runs, and we got shut out in yesterday's game, which I feel a tad better about because I'm recording this after the Mariners have lost game number 1, 15-1. George Kirby was the starting pitcher, and I think he got shelled for like 11 earned runs, which is just wild. So I feel a little bit better about it. Seems like Detroit just has our number here in the game, and it seems like the Detroit Tigers have the Mariners number in general. But we're going to hopefully try and bounce back here. 9-5, George Kirby's record, 2.39 ERA. Tarek, Skubal is 6-6 with a 3.40 ERA. We saw this matchup last week, and we ended up picking up the loss 4-2. So we'll see what we can do today. We lost 2-0. So we scored 10 runs in that first game. We have scored 5 runs in 3 games total. We'll see what we can do in game number 2. I don't want to do that. Why is custom? It's annoying. Go with that. Comerica Park. I don't love the custom game option. I did not mean to do that. My bad. Meant to do this. Meant to do that. Meant to go transform. Meant to go center vertically. I think we're going to use that Pittsburgh series. Oop, that's to make sure this lineup's ready for Los Angeles. We'll go with kind of our regular one. Rojas, still hot, but we have a lot of not great. We'll go Rayleigh here. Can go Dylan Moore. We can go Cade Marlowe. Oh, nope, Sean, no. Relook. DH Rojas. Can go, well, we can pull Crawford out of the lineup for Bliss. Good job, way to look. Kind of like that speed there at the top. Polanco's only a 60 speed. Oh, it's Rayleigh who's the 80 speed. We can throw him there. I'm okay with that lineup switch. And then do I swap out? Yeah, we can do that. Rojas is hitting hot, but I don't love it. I'd love to just have the one true lefty in there, and then I think we kind of just flip those to Urias is probably fine in the 7. All right, one true lefty. Hey, glad that I saw that. Glad that we were able to make an adjustment. That's what we're looking for. Gotta get into some better habits. Didn't even put together that he was a left-handed pitcher, which is bad. Great opportunity to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell, 6 p.m. Pacific time, baseball every day. We'll have an opportunity to perhaps pick up win number 100 in Pittsburgh. We'll see what happens here in Detroit for the rest of this series. 97-23.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets
I feel a little tight just playing this game.
And he's able to wiggle off the hook of
Four-seam fastball in for strike 1.
First pitch.
Ooh, boy. 98. We saw it at 96. The circle change at 87. Slider at 90. Sinker at 97. 12-6 curve at 79.
Pitch. There's a strike.
Okay.
I didn't like those first 2
Okay.
pitches.
Hey, that's okay.
He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
just misses.
That was strike
And the
3.
count is 1-2.
That is absolutely strike 3.
Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, "That's not up."
Got me with a 12-6 curve. I think that's his 5th best pitch.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him look it, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Yeah, that
Ryan
sucks.
Bliss will hit next. And the first pitch misses for
First
ball
pitch.
1.
Outside.
The lefty fires. In the air, right field.
Just laid on it.
He makes the
97.
catch, and there's 2 down.
Not looking good early.
At the lineup.
Man, I don't know.
Around in the 6th spot.
I feel like I've been saying that for so long. I just don't know.
But I think with his ability, he
Not
should be able
seeing
to
it
turn
well
things
at
around
all.
and do it quickly. Just a couple of small adjustments, and I think he'll be right back on track to being the dangerous hitter we've all come to know.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. First pitch
Good
doesn't
take
find
right
the
there.
zone. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity's been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Gonna count 1-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Got him looking for the K.
Okay.
Mariners
That
go
is,
quietly there. The Tigers
that
coming
is
up.
as bad a
No
start as you
score.
could have.
Back after this on the
Oh,
show.
God. 2 strikeouts. I guess you could technically have 3 strikeouts, but...
Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, George Kirby. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts.
We are still in kind of a weird spot as far as the pitching is concerned because we don't have Wu and they didn't put him on the IL. So we're looking at a reliever start in Game 1 against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And I believe that would mean that Game 2 or 3,
Just foul.
Game 2 of that Dodgers series would be the same situation, which I don't want. Hopefully Wu would be able to come back in for that one. He's only supposed to be out for about a week, maybe 2, but let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll be back for his start in game.
You're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an
Game
extra
1
base.
against
So I think everyone
Pirates.
just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
1 down, base is empty. That one misses. 1-1.
It's the second time we've seen a ball on that side of the zone called a ball that should have been a strike.
Something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Kicks and fires. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Riley Green.
That's a strike. What is happening? Your zone is awful today already. It's the first inning.
And another ball.
Really
Fuck, he hates that outside.
There, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
The 2-0.
So it is genuinely like a...
2 out, space is empty.
It is a baseball to his right. That was one of the weirdest features that we've seen. Is the umpire's strike zone overlay in High Heat 2004.
Got him. strikes out the side to begin.
Okay, so we had a bad start with 2 strikeouts and a flyout, but they had a worse start with 3 straight strikeouts. I can't count on that.
Back here in Detroit,
That his left, the right-handed batter's box, getting that many calls, but it's not looked good, and they've been clean strikes.
He was a 9th-round draft pick.
That's
back in 2018. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Fudge.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The pitch.
Another circle change.
Pulled the string on the change.
Yeah, it's a good time for
Here's
that.
the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two away.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Ty France.
You've got to be kidding me.
And watches strike 1.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
This zone is a disaster.
Inside, just missed. No score here in the second. Bounced up the middle.
That is an out. So we have already we've already piled up 4 strikeouts in this game.
Nobody left for
A
Seattle.
ground out and a fly out.
No
This
score.
he has. I mean, Scoobles has good velocity, and it's already been a very effective pitch mix. I think part of the problem that we've run into is we've just seen a ton of pitchers with off-speed movement pitches as their primaries. Starters with that stuff.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab, and there's one away. And now Kerry Carpenter.
He really needs to start making more contact. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
I really want to toy with that outside part of the plate here, but not if it's just going to be a bunch of balls.
Left center. He's got it.
We had some advantageous shadowing or some shading on the field that was kind of helpful. Now we got off to a bad start, and it's going to be tricky to pick up the ball with that batter's eye.
Deep into this game.
Colt Heat, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And another ball.
Good slider down and in. Can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next one
It's one of those awful things too, where I feel like we're not getting the calls on the outside, or in that case, at the bottom of the zone. But then the umpire probably doesn't think that you're earning strike calls on like 50-50 balls, and it's like, well, that's on you. That's your fault.
Talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there.
Bit of a mess of an at-bat right there. Bad fastball. Got that missed call on the slider, but
now a chance
right.
for Andy Ibanez. There's a strike.
I can't believe that was actually called a strike. Are you kidding me?
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back to
Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike.
I can't believe I got all 3 of those strike calls.
Detroit will move to the 3rd with no score. Market Comerica Park. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. And a pitch. And that's off to the inside
right there.
edge.
That's what we're looking for.
Lifted in the air, right
That's not
center
what we're
field.
looking for.
Under it.
Some good ride through the zone there. I know we were just late on it, but
Really
I thought it was going to kind of drop a little bit more, but it just kind of just kept going.
Be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Luis Urias. And that one is lifted in the air. Carpenter sizes this one up.
These are
puts it
awful
away for the
pitches.
out.
These are
And that
awful
quickly
off-speed
to
pitches,
left.
and we're doing nothing.
Still in more. And that's through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Sure, we're late
Next
on that.
offering is foul back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss.
Not even
and
with
he
a contact
struck him
swing.
out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I don't know.
Mariners go down quietly there, and we're still knotted at 0.
I know we were looking toward the bottom of the zone. I didn't think I was that committed to it. I was hoping maybe just a piece of it.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
We
Here's
don't
the
really
veteran
anticipate
shortstop,
3
Javier
fastballs
Baez.
like that. I guess if we're not hitting, we're not even getting close to it, then why wouldn't you?
The pitch.
We could be in some trouble on this road trip if I can't figure some things out, especially offensively. The Dodgers are no joke, and I don't have the
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
the injury roster loaded, so Shohei would be pitching.
In the air, right field. Haniger has a beat on it. Brings it in.
Could pose a
And there's one
problem.
away.
Pirates have Schemes, who
Carson Kelly up now for the
throws
Tigers.
disgusting stuff if he's up in the MLB.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. 1 down, base is empty. And that's too high.
We are just falling apart here.
And a full pitch walk.
That just came apart right there.
Man,
Full-pitch walk,
that's
and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Badu, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Kelly stands at first with 1 out. In there at the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And
A little anxious on that drop there.
the pitch. Struck him out
Just
looking.
so
That's a
confused
tough
at his
ball
strike
for the
zone.
hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And
Nice
we'll
play by
end the
France
inning.
at first
Tigers
base.
leave 1,
It does
and
kind of
we
make
are
up for the
still
ball 4
scoreless.
call. It wasn't a good at-bat at all, or a good pitching sequence there that led to that walk.
Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Scooble back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a
Okay,
base
there
hit.
we go, Julio.
So a man
get on base.
to start the inning.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop.
Ryan Bliss getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time.
That's a bad
And
swing.
fouled
Sorry,
off.
Bliss.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Snap throw to first. Back in there standing. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch. Runner on the move.
Fastball high and tight right
Okay.
there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what,
Bailed me
everyone in
out
the
of that
stadium
0-2 count
looked like
right
they
there.
felt like they needed to jump out
Trying
of
to
the
go
way.
for the
I know I
steal.
would.
Rarely swings through
Just
it
too
for strike
aggressive.
one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Okay, hey, nice job, Rayleigh. Way to get a piece of it with that contact swing.
That one not close. And a count 1-2. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time. Way high with that one. Ball 1. Ripped down the line, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and the Mariners take the lead. 1-0.
Oh, that felt so
Gets
good.
it done in a big
Holy
spot to
cow,
get
that
the
felt
run
good.
across. Got a fastball, middle of the
Both
plate,
runners
jumped all
held
over,
up a
absolutely
little bit,
smoked that ball.
waiting for it. Otherwise, probably could stretch Bliss to third.
One down.
That's a big
Jorge
ribby
Polanco
right there.
up
Touch
next for
early on the
Mariners.
fastball.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball.
We
on
still
the
have a
ground,
runner in
but I
scoring
wouldn't expect
position.
many
Not quite
pitches
as
up
quick
in
as
the zone.
Julio, but
They'll
still
be
good
pitching
speed
for a
at
double play in this
76.
spot.
Swing
Oof,
and a
that
miss.
is a nasty
As he was
circle
out front
change.
that time. Kicks and deals.
That's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now the lefty comes up
Look
empty.
at the
That's
fucking
strike
circle
2.
change again. Everything's low in the zone.
And another ball.
It's a great take there with Polanco.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there.
Polanco, let's go!
That's one way to
3-run
quiet the
blast
crowd.
with a contact
Number
swing.
15 on the year.
Hell
And they boost their
yes.
lead. It's 4-0.
He ran the
Hell
foul
yes.
and saved his best swing for
Holy
last. That was a
shit.
battle, and he won.
Let's go. Finally.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very
Is
patient.
that another circle
and it paid off.
change, maybe? I'm really just trying to stay alive in that at-bat.
And now for Seattle, Ty France.
And it was
Rounded out his
indeed
first
the
time
circle
up.
change. So with one out, we put a 3-run bomb.
Fastball for
We
a
can take
strike.
that for a strike, no problem.
Base is
No
empty, one
problem.
away.
He really
Here
stayed
in
low in the
second
zone. I
game
am
of the
very
series.
surprised at that.
Check swing, but
sorry,
it went
Ty,
too
that's-
far.
that's-
And it's
that's
0-2.
fine.
0-2.
And
One
that's
ball.
outside.
2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. One down, base is empty. Ground ball, Torkelson. And he handles
He's
it
out.
himself for the out. Now batting Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 with a fly out. Just
outside.
missed. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Two outs.
Oh, no. Really? Yeesh.
That misses the zone.
That should have
Now
been ball
3-2.
4 right there.
That one is absolutely belted.
That's okay. Hey, we're going to get to
And it's
second.
into the gap.
No problem.
Around first, heading for 2.
A full count, 2 out.
And that's a double.
2 out double. Bet you Schools wish that he got that walk instead of the
Great
double.
hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to
He's leaving some pitches over the heart of the plate later in the counts.
And in scoring position.
I guess that wasn't really over the plate. It just didn't.
Up next for the Mariners. That's down and in.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Green settles under it.
Just late and under it.
Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
And we're back.
Leading up.
Would have liked to cash in a little bit more, but that's
Green.
okay.
Center fielder.
The wind to the pitch.
Green.
That's, I mean,
Yes,
what
he
the
did.
fuck?
That's a swing.
Why'd you have to check? That's a strike in the zone. I just don't understand. Jeez Louise. He got called. Fuck off. He got called on a check swing that went too far and not a strike just because it was in the fucking zone. I hate this umpire.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
I can't argue with that one. And
Nice
clearly he was
curveball,
looking
Kirby.
for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled, and you got to tip your cap.
Out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Out.
And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Carey.
2 outs, base is empty. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Ball 1 there.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
That's a real
Tigers are
important
shut
inning
down
right there.
They're down 4-0.
Just kind of surprised we didn't get the line of like, hey, make sure you get the bats back up there while they're hot, quick inning, all that stuff. But it is important to get that inning.
Moore measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
That 12-6 curve just looked too tasty.
Much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
To the right side, and that one handled over to first.
I think ideally you would, or normally I think you would look at that swing and go, oof, pretty bad one. With the way this guy's strike zone has been, I don't know. I think it's an okay swing. You hope it goes foul, but just not.
Hard grounder
not
into the
cut.
outfield for a knock.
Confident in that, you know?
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I don't know why I kind of lost the flow of that sentence because I got a nice piece of contact, good hit there with Julio. Drive it another single. Oh, they're going to the bullpen already.
Manager out of the dugout now.
He had a
Looks like we
really
see a
strong
change on
first
the mound.
3 innings.
Eric Skubal
And
down for the
then
night
gave
as
up
he
the
heads
4
for the
spot
dugout.
and
We'll
threw a
take
ton
quick
of
break.
pitches.
New arm on the mound when we get righty
I didn't
reliever
hit
out of the
anything that
pen,
time.
Casey
They're going to bring
Mize.
Casey Mize in. We don't have a great lineup for right-handed matchups. We could probably bring in Crawford here. Do we want to? Let's take a look at the opponent's bullpen. They have a couple of lefties, Holton and Shafton. There's a lot of righties, though. There is a righty up. What's our lineup look like? I think we can leave Bliss in for right now. I think
Man at
Bliss
first
is
with one
fine.
gone. Ryan Bliss.
Four seam at
up next for the Mariners.
96. Slider at 88. Sinker at 95. Splitter at 88. Curveball at 84.
Yeah, that skips into
That
dirt.
was a really poor choice
Man
to
at
swing
first,
there.
one away.
Curveball, first pitch, his 5th best pitch.
Next
That
offering
ball
is downstairs.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one down the line, and
And
it
the
goes
slider.
just
So we've seen
foul.
sliders and curve.
Rodriguez leads off first with one away. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Oof, was not ready for that.
Typically, that high
3
fastball,
sliders.
if
Oh, so a
it's
curveball, 3
close to
sliders,
the
and then a
top of the strike
fastball.
zone, a hitter
Like, why?
who's prepared for it can get to it, but that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease
But
in
with the
velocity
curveball
as
again.
the hitter's internal clock
it's
would
his
expect
worst
it to,
pitch.
and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2 outs. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Ibanez has a beat on it. And that is that. One left for Seattle, but they're in
It's
front
just
4-0.
he's pitching backwards, and I hate it. I'm wanting to be amped and ready for a fastball, and then it's his 5th fucking best pitch. Why are you throwing your worst pitch up there? What is
Bottom of the
happening?
inning. And here is
Doesn't make any
Cole
sense.
Dean.
Obviously, it's working because I'm confused as
And the
fuck.
pitch. Strike one.
Are you sure that's not a ball?
Efficient this one.
You
First pitch
dumb
strike
bastard.
percentage Over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's
Nope,
allowed him
that's
to
a
pitch
ball.
well up until this point. Well, these
One ball,
Tigers
one
being a
strike.
little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
He goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And he grounds one to the right side.
Okay, thought the
Steps
game thought he
on
froze
first
up there a
for the
little
out.
bit. I
Well,
was
he's
worried
doing
that
a
he was
nice
going to throw
job
the
of
ball, which
keeping
was
the ball out of
very
the
clearly
air,
in the
lets
red.
The defense work behind him with another ground ball.
Javier.
Good execution.
Javier Baez now at the plate. That's in there. That's strike
0-1.
one. And that's in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
He's
Feels
got it.
feels
And
wild
is
that he's that confident in being that wrong this consistently throughout this game. Fuck. Nice play by Julio out there in center field. That pitch just did not get where I needed it to get or wanted it to get.
Cal Raleigh.
Okay, so I guess be aware of the curveball and the slider
Back
first.
to work. And that is in for a strike.
1-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that
There was nothing I was
fastball
gonna do
high
with that
and
anyway.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Over the
Swing and a
curveball.
miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. One
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
It's, I mean, that's ridiculous.
In the air to left center. Gets under it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Tigers nothing.
No confidence at the plate. No real trust in what I'm seeing. Are doing an excellent job of mixing up the pitches. Excuse me, mixing up the pitches. I am befuddled. I feel like I am running out of words to describe how irritating, how frustrating, and how disappointing I have felt offensively.
To commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he takes it himself for the out.
It's just, it's
pitch right there. Got inside on him and bounce into that out.
It's confusing.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And here's the
just like we have had so many games where it's just been so bad. Just questioning, like, how the hell did I win 97 games already? How is that possible?
Just an outstanding.
Because we played a bunch of games in spring training, a handful, I believe 5. Actually, we played more in this game than we did typically. Played quite a few games in the spring training, so the difficulty for the most part should have been set like pretty accurately. We've, you know, ebbed and flowed, obviously, never gonna be perfect or anything. But my goodness.
Digs in now.
These are the games, these are the stretches where you just go like, how? How did we get to this point?
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail it here 4-0.
This Tigers lineup isn't quite as aggressive as they were yesterday. That is how they got so much of that chaos, was they swung at a lot of stuff, and I am very willing to put that stuff in the strike zone.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
We gotta try to identify that curveball a little better.
Vest, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's, I mean, there's a weird spot for a fastball.
To the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Hey, way to get a piece of it, Haniger.
And the pitch. Check swing didn't go. And the count is 2-2.
For not going.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Hey, there we go.
That one back up the middle, and it gets
That's that curveball. That's what we're looking for. A little bit of contact. We don't have to worry about a closing situation here, but we do want to start thinking about the bullpen. Because this game got real wacky. Felt like real quick. Real wacky, real quick.
Haniger gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's doing a good job staying alive. Very early on that curveball, obviously.
And the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one goes straight to the backstop.
Okay, hey, let's put a runner in scoring
Haniger
position.
into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
That is huge for me.
Wouldn't chase that time. Popped up, middle of the diamond.
Tried to.
Keith makes the catch, and there's one down.
I'm really surprised. So it seemed like he started with a couple of high speed. He started with a couple of fastballs high in the zone, and then he just went like sliders and curveballs low, or they were just way out of the way.
And that's outside, and that's ball one. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. And another ball.
One strike.
Runner at second here, one gone. This one in the air. Under it.
Man.
Makes the
Get
grab,
a
and there's
runner
two gone.
on, and then we are able to advance them on the wild
Stepping in,
pitch, and then
Julio
just
Rodriguez.
nothing.
Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Outside.
Too aggressive on the swing. Yeah, early.
That one ripped.
Darn.
He's got it.
Darn it.
He's out number three.
That might have actually been the best
They lead 4-0.
best piece of contact we've had with Rodriguez. We the hits that he has in the game, we were a little on top of. He just has good power to get it through into the outfield for singles.
Here in Detroit,
But that one
set for
was
the last half
that
of the
was
seventh. And
on
now
the
center fielder,
screws.
Riley Green.
Shit.
And immediately pumps in a strike to
A
the
little surprised that
left-handed
was a
hitter.
strike. If
Seems
I'm
like the
being
hitters are
being
struggling
honest
with
with
their
you.
timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Haniger makes the catch for the out. One up, one down. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. The Tigers down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
0-2 now. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Dang it! Dang it! Dang it!
The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take.
Jared
and
Kelenic with
there's just not
5
much you can
ribbies.
do with it, you know that, but
I don't know
you
that I
wanna
ever
get hung
had
up by the
Jared
umpire.
Kelenic on the team.
2 outs, base
Julio
empty.
kind of exploded
Terry
the way that they,
Carpenter up
I
now
think
for
they
the
wanted
Tigers.
Kelenic
Still no
to.
hits on the board. 1 out away from
to
taking
go.
the no-no into the 8th. Bliss whips it to first on the run. An
But
acrobatic
then
play
Julio
to
had
end
such a
it.
sensational
3 down for Detroit.
rookie
They're on the
season.
short
It
end
felt
of a
like
4-0
Kelenic just didn't
score.
catch on, and then he finally did catch on. Was starting to play better, and then he broke his toe in the dugout, and
New pitcher now.
now he's in
Tyler
Atlanta.
And as relievers
I have no idea how he's
Not
doing,
a big
but-
strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and
Okay, so they
execution
go with a
are huge
left-handed
for him.
hitter, or a left-handed pitcher, excuse me. This is helpful. Kind of glad we didn't throw in any substitutions. It'll be a lefty-lefty and then a couple of switch hitters. Four seam at 93. Circle change at 83. A cutter at 90. A slider at 82. And a sinker at 90.
And he deals. Holt,
And
a
it was a
6'2
cutter.
southpaw. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Ball.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one hammered way back there.
Go. Go.
Goodbye,
Bliss! Hey, a solo shot.
Fire
Let's
up the
go.
dugout.
And that came
His
after a
second of the
really
year,
bad
and they
swing.
tack one on the board. It's
Or,
5-0.
well, at least
That's a
following.
swing
It was
that'll boost the
after.
win probability for sure.
Terrible swing, great take, better hit. Let's go. He stayed
Well,
low
not really
in the
sure how he
zone.
kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it
Just
inside
early
that
on the
foul pole.
slider.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. First
Oh,
pitch,
that's
and
out.
he just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Right side. Carpenter settles under this one. Pulls it in,
Actually, I
and
thought I
there's
got
one
a
away.
little bit more of that
Looking
one,
at his
but
body
obviously
language,
not.
and It just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Out to short,
That is not.
to first. Gets the catcher by a step. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. He's already homered in this game. In the air, out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one.
Could have
And that
crushed
is
it.
that.
Oh,
One in the
could have
inning,
crushed
and
it.
comes from a
That's okay.
rather unlikely
We got
power
one.
source. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. And we're back.
Leading
Now
up
it's the
for
second
the
baseman,
Tigers.
Colt Keith.
The second
And
baseman.
this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. That
That's
one
the
finds
bottom
the
of the
zone,
8th.
and that is strike one. Kirby into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better.
Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
Base hit.
Darn.
And the bid for history is gone.
Tough to see the no-no end here with just 6 outs to go, Boog, but still a great performance on the mound, and now we'll see if he can get right back to work and go after the next guy.
He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe, and I'm just scratching my head.
It would have been way worse if I let it go. We're okay. We're all right. No problem. We're perfectly fine. We're fine. Everything's cool.
Up now for the
We're
Tigers.
perfectly all right.
Little chopper rolls foul. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez racing after it. He's got it. One down.
Okay. Double plays intact. We're all right. We're all right. Rodriguez has made a couple of nice grabs in that right center field, using that speed to his
Carson
advantage.
Kelly up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Close one.
That's
Doesn't
not
get the call.
a ball.
1-0.
I mean, that's just flat out not a fucking
Ready
ball.
to cheer about something.
Swing and a miss. Strike
One ball,
one.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
1 ball.
The
I'll be honest,
Tigers
a little surprised
with
we
a
got the
chance
swing.
to get back into it. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
We're okay. We're okay.
Tapped softly
Here we go,
on the
Bliss.
ground.
Here we go.
Polanco, they get one.
There we
Double
go.
play.
Hey,
They
that's
can't
all right.
seem to break
Eat it.
through.
We didn't
In and
have the
over.
throw. It's no
That'll
big
do it for
deal.
the
Let's
offense,
go.
but not before they manage to
It's a
break
great
through
play
the
in
momentum.
right center
It's the
by
M's five,
Julio
and the
Rodriguez.
Tigers
He keeps the
nothing.
double play intact. Bliss initiates it. Bliss, Polanco, France. We're good. Perfectly fine.
We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
And we'll go ahead and pull him. We'll just try to get the most advantageous pitching matchup for us and try and figure out or see if we can squeak out of here with a victory. Even up this series and set up a rubber match in game 3. But that's not what we're worried about right now. We're worried about a 4-seam fastball from Will Vest at 98, slider at 88. Yes. Circle change at 90, sinker at 97.
Pitch. Swings through that
Too
one
early.
for
That
strike
is
one.
not the pitch I was anticipating. A slider, though dotted way up in the zone.
This one in the air, right field. Carpenter
Francis
under it.
over in this
Makes
series.
the catch. 1 away. So up next, Mitch Haniger. Check swing. He went too
I
far,
didn't
and it's a
fucking
strike.
swing, you dumb motherfucker.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2
It's
count.
not even a good
He's feeling
slider.
real confident about finishing
Not
this
even a
off.
good
He can go
slider.
anywhere he wants.
Not close. with
Definitely
that one.
struggling with
Now
his
1 and
pitch
2.
style. His arm comes up over the top.
Wouldn't chase that time.
It seems like it's causing those sliders to stay. Stay high.
Righty delivers. And now it's 3-2. One down, base is empty. Bounced, and that got the pitcher.
Hey, I'll take it.
Safe at first, and now
I'll
we'll
take
check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Now it's the Mariners DH, Luis Urias. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. In the dirt, blocked.
One ball, one
and it's a
strike.
ball and a strike as the runner holds.
All of a sudden, now he's throwing low in the zone. Great.
So now 1-2. Haniger at first, one gone. Bounce to the left side.
Okay. Hey, we'll
Base
take
hit.
it. Nice hit there.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Moore in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Ground ball right side. Off balance beat. There's one.
Just
What a double play that was. Inning over.
It was a pretty good. It was
Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back at Comerica Park. Last chance for the home team. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. This one chopped up the middle. Bliss sends it to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Vierling batting with one down, takes a strike. And ball one. You just don't
And
see
we're
it
doing
that
this
much anymore.
with
a guy being this efficient and getting this
in
deep
the
into
worst
the game.
strike zone.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close
Oh
it
my
out.
goodness.
Something about that ninth inning.
One of the worst strike zones we've seen. I mean, it's been consistent in how sucky it's been.
Just missing there. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Riley Green will hit next. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
That is the kind of fucking Detroit
And next will be
bullshit.
the cleanup hitter. Spencer Tor.
What the fuck?
At first base.
Hits his wrist.
Wilson. There's a strike.
There we
Man,
go.
this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And downstairs. The Tigers down 5, trying to battle back. They're in the last half of inning number 9. To second for one.
There we
to
go.
first double play. And that's the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout.
It is not the best game. I think I did a better job. But we kind of just we did enough to figure it out against
In this one. For Chris
Skubal.
Singleton and our entire
We
outstanding
were able
crew
to
here
figure
at
it out.
MLB The
We
Show.
get 80%
I'm
of our
John
runs via the
Zane.
long
So
ball. But we got off to a good start. The 3-run homer from Polanco on a contact swing. The Bliss homer, super helpful. I mean, Rayleigh's able to just kind of shoot that down the line. That's what we needed. Just try to get back into the swing of things, literally, and pick up a couple of runs. We still, with that, through our last 4 meetings against Detroit, we have finally matched the number of runs we had in the first game total, 10 apiece. Kirby pitches a complete game shutout. We had the no-hitter going into the 8th, into the 8th, before they give it up that perfect. And then it got a little dicey there. We had the error, but it was both of those throws were going to be in the red. It was going to be way worse if I let him go, so don't worry about it. Kirby, though, 9 innings, 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, 2 walks, no earned on his line. Skubal pitched pretty well, but we were able to get to him in that 4th inning. A solid first 3 innings. We were able to tag him for 4 earned runs in 4.1 innings pitched, 5 hits. He did strike out 6. A lot of those in the early innings. I think 4 of those 6 strikeouts in those first 2 innings, we settled down just a little bit to be able to at least get some runs off of him. Polanco was 1 for 4 with a 3-run blast. Handiger 3 for 4 with a double. Bliss 1 for 3 with that home run to Ribby, and he drove in 2 runs. Or he scored twice, excuse me. I apologize. Rodriguez 2 for 4 with a run. Bliss was on second base, and because of the way that Raleigh hit that ball, they had to hold on first and second. Otherwise, we probably could have got Bliss all the way to third. The thing is it didn't matter because Polanco knocked him in with the home run. So a good bounce back victory. We've had a couple of shutouts here in the last 2 series. We bounced back with some nice offensive performances. A 5-0 shutout of the Detroit Tigers. Really played well defensively. This team, and you could see it there in the 9th inning, they have to be aggressive in the zone. This game fucking loves them apparently, and they will give you every animation problem possible, because how they got both of their runs was off of really bad animations. That was how they scored 2 runs in that first game. We were abysmal in the offensively in that first game. We were better today, but even there in the 9th inning and the 8th inning as well, it was a nice perfect hit to break up the no. But then it was a bad defensive play, which we had one of those yesterday as well, granted. But then you look at it hit off Dylan Moore's wrist, and they're able to, everybody's safe, and so it's a little dicey. This team, it doesn't feel like we're really in control, even up 5-0, which is not how you want to feel. going into the back part of this season, the final month and a half. Speaking of the final month and a half, we will wrap up a series tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, before heading to Pittsburgh for the weekend, and then we'll be in Los Angeles before an off day and a 6-game homestand, San Francisco and Tampa Bay coming in. Then we'll wrap up the month of August in Los Angeles and start September in Los Angeles and go to Oakland for 4. We have St. Louis, San Diego, Texas, 7 games against Texas. That's disgusting. That is a real rough stretch. 4 against Texas, 3 against New York, 3 against Texas, and then 3 against Houston before wrapping it up against the A's. All games at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. Let's get you set up for tomorrow's game. It's Logan Gilbert, 16-3 with a 1.57 ERA, taking on Matt Manning, 11-8 with a 3.57 ERA, as the Mariners and the Tigers play a rubber match in game number 3. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, you can subscribe right where that gameplay was. You can ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Watch the baseball playlist over here. Check out this morning's taste test right up here. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll catch you tomorrow for more Mariners action. Good sports. Go Mariners, and have a great rest of your night.